Hey y'all, cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. As promised earlier, I wanted to show y'all what I'm putting together for dinner here tonight. This recipe, I've never cooked a corned beef in my life, although I know I liked it. And I found this recipe, I don't even know when, and I've been cooking it ever since. So if you like corned beef and cabbage together, this is a great recipe to have in your repertoire. It is in Granny's Farm to Table cookbook on page 60, just so you know. So if you haven't gotten this and you want it, go online, cookingcuttingup.com, and get it. But I wanted to show y'all that recipe. Hey Patricia, and hey Mary, and hey Leslie. Hey Dawn, I'm gonna tilt you guys down just so you can see. Listen, I try to show y'all, and I try to be conscientious of, what y'all can see and what you can't see. And, sometimes trolls come on here and say, we can't see your face, we can't see it. And I'm like, I can't please everybody. So hopefully you guys that are regulars on here, I can at least please y'all by showing this today. So the things you're gonna need is 1 head of cabbage. You're gonna need a corned beef brisket. I bought mine at Food Line. It looks like this, and it comes with a packet of seasoning in it. You're gonna need a medium-sized onion, which I have here, and you're gonna need a little bit of red pepper, and you're also gonna need 8 to 10 ounces of apple juice, okay? Very simple. Everything's in one pot. I'm gonna put leftover pintos with mine, and that's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm just gonna rough slice this onion and put it in the bottom of my crock pot. This recipe takes about 6 hours on low. You could speed it up in a crock pot. I can't speak for an Instant Pot because I don't use an Instant Pot, but I'm sure that you can figure that out by looking it up on Google or whatever if you have an Instant Pot. But in a crock pot, it's best on low for 6 hours or on high for 2 to 2.5, depending on how that cooks out for you. But this is how I do it. So anyway, onion in the bottom of the crock pot, okay? And I'd already sprayed the crock pot with a little bit of cooking spray just so I don't have so much trouble cleaning it when I'm done. I'm gonna open up the corned beef brisket. I am making some mac salad tonight. Yum, that sounds delicious. I'm gonna open this up. Y'all, this cut of meat, if you never used it, is very greasy on the outside once you get a hold of it out of this packet. So I'm gonna take it and put that side up on top of this onion, like so. And I'm gonna take that packet of seasoning and I'm gonna wash it off because it also has the juice and the grease from this meat. Can you see your face when you Yeah, I know. Listen, it's a one-woman thing, so if I show you what I'm doing, you can't see my face. I know, it's an issue. It's an issue. Anyway, so you take that seasoning pack, open it up, and I'm gonna pour, I just have a couple of these in the pantry, and this is 10 ounces of apple juice. It doesn't have to be, a certain type of apple juice. You want to do 8 to 10 ounces, okay? I'm going to put that in the bottom of the crock pot as well. I love these one pot recipes too. One thing's dirty, you only have one thing to clean up. That's my kind of meal. Anyway, you're going to sprinkle the seasoning on the top of that corned beef brisket. Okay, take your cabbage. Let me grab mine. I washed it. That was another thing. I usually tell y'all that I've washed my hands, and somebody said, you don't have to do that. And I'm like, well, if I don't do it, then people will say, Lord have mercy. Look, I do what I can do. Anyway, I'm just going to rough cut this. There's no rhyme or reason to this because I'm just going to cut it and put it over top of this beef brisket, and that did not take that core out like it usually does, so I'm just going to cut it up best I can. And I just kind of chunk mine up and put it on top of this brisket, just like that. This is definitely a good go-to for one of those all-day crock pot things that you want to put together that morning and leave, and it'll be done when you get home. I've even cooked this for 8 hours on low. I'm not gonna lie about it when I'm working. So you can't really screw this one up, I don't think. Put enough apple juice in the bottom and have enough moisture to it. But it is a very good recipe, and that onion flavor is good in it, and it's not real strong and overwhelming. And honestly, the grease from that meat makes this cabbage, it just seasons it perfectly. I like that knife. Yeah, Kathy, me too. My Cutco guy had to take some of my knives to the Cutco plate. I had to send them off to be revamped, or whatever they call that. And I'm kind of a duck out of water without all of my knives. You know what I'm saying? At least the ones that are in my cookbook. I mean, in my chopping block. You can have your recipe. Let's see. Don't try to please. I know, Michelle. Listen, that's why I can't look at every single comment anymore, because people just get, I don't know, it's like they have this negativity built up, and then they hop online and they want to critique and insult, and oh no, I just wasn't raised like that, and I'm just not gonna, my mama probably would still turn me over her knee and spank me, honestly, big as I am. Anyway, over top of this, you're going to sprinkle to your taste a little bit of cayenne pepper, whether it's pepper flakes or cayenne, ground cayenne pepper, it doesn't matter. Just a little bit to give it a little bit of heat on that cabbage. Now here's the beauty, in my opinion, of this whole recipe, and that is that you put your lid on and turn it on low and slow, and it will be ready in 6 to 8 hours. That's the beauty of it. So, bam, there we go. Sorry, what are you making today? This is corned beef and cabbage, all in the crock pot. It's an all-in-one kind of dish. Put you aside with it, maybe mac and cheese or pintos or black-eyed peas would be good with it. Anyway, whatever you like. And some people put potatoes in theirs. I never have done that. I've always done it just like this. People get bad squirrel, at least just saying, I know, Sally, it's the truth, for sure. But anyway, if you love this recipe, you can watch this vlog back and write it down, or if you have a cookbook, it's on page 60 in Granny's Farm to Table. I hope y'all enjoy that, and I will see y'all a little later. I'll post a picture of this when I cut it up and put it on the plate. I'll post it underneath this vlog so y'all can see what it looks like. And Christy said she made the pumpkin cake. Oh, good, Christy. I hope you liked it. You don't use the seasoning. It comes with, yes, Abby, if you'll rewind it, you'll see that I put the packet of seasoning on top of the corned beef itself. So does the cabbage get soggy? Kathy, it doesn't get soggy unless you overcook it. It's because it's on top, it still has a little bit of crunch to it and a little bit of texture. So if it gets to the bottom, of course, it's going to be soggy, but the ones on top are not. So listen, if that's something that you like, give this a try for your family. That's what my family's going to have tonight. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking, Cutting Up, Keeping It Real. Y'all have a wonderful day. See ya.